Hello everyone, this is Super Dimensional Bun. Today I'll be reviewing Bandai's HGUC Gundam NT-1 Alex from the OVA series Gundam 0080. This kit was produced in 2004 and retails for 1,500 yen. So, let's take a quick look at the kit. You can see the color scheme has blue feet. I don't know, for me that kind of appeals to me that it has less red than a normal Gundam. Anyway, side view of the kit. And the back. I guess one thing you might notice is that this kit comes with a lot of stickers. A lot of, there's stickers, not dry transfers or decals or whatnot. But it adds to the detail of this kit. Alright, let's go ahead and start the articulation. Okay, I'm not sure why his head's... Oh, there you go. You can spin 360. Alright. The arms, of course. 180. Can only bend out that far. Seems the forearms can bend back a little more than I normally do. Okay. The waist, not too far. Well, you know what? If you pull it up, you can definitely turn it 360. But there's a bit of a notch right there, if you can see that. So that goes where the cockpit hatch goes. Side skirts, of course. They're connected by those old polycaps. Come on. Well, I guess they're kind of stuck in there. Front skirt armor. Alright, no problem there. See, this is old construction, so it doesn't have the independent hip connector. So these legs can only bend out that far. So that's as far a stance it has. Alright, let's go ahead and do kicks. Move the skirt up. Alright. Can only bend 90 degrees. And back. Well, I can bend a little more than 90 degrees, I guess. Alright. We'll get to the arms in a minute. Let's finish off the feet. So, feet have two points of articulation up here and a ball joint in the foot. So, the foot can actually go out that far, which is pretty nice. Not sure why Bandai went through the trouble of doing that. I got this front armor in the front. It's all connected. Okay, and the foot itself let's straighten this out first. Sorry. All right. So is that far down, that far up, which whoops, is not too bad. Okay. And last but not least, we got the hands. They're connected by ball joint. Had a bit of motion there, and let's turn this thing around. It can only bend 90 degrees. So this is an earlier high-grade kit. HGUC kit. They didn't employ the double articulated elbows, or even the knees, as a matter of fact. Okay, so okay, this kit comes in about 4 different colors: white, blue, red, gray. Quite a bit of painting needs to be done. Got these little vents on the knees, and the side of the legs. All the black parts need painting, obviously. And more to yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow. I painted the scope on the top of the head crest and painted the eyes at the same time. But yeah, that's the majority of the painting that needs to be done. Mostly the yellow details. I guess this black part was painted too. You can use the stickers, but you know, at the time I really didn't want to. Oh yeah, and also the red on these knees. I think the stickers come with that too. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories. First you got the shield. It's nice, kind of a boxy looking shield. It connects to the forearm onto the cover right there. It's just a clip. So there you go, see? Not sure if you can... You can't really fit the handle in the hand, which is kind of weird. Let's try it really quick. If I can get this off. Oh, one thing to note also is that, once I get this off, I'll show you guys, is that this connector is to the shield is actually connected by a ball joint. Oops. Oh, there you go. I can show you guys. So there's that round ball joint polycap. So I guess it, you know, it would give it more motion, range of motion. And it's connected to the arm. It's kind of weird though. Okay, so if you connect the handle to the hand, it won't fit onto the forearm. So I don't know. I mean, Bandai could have made this thing shorter, but it might have also impeded the motion, or would have been really clumsy to put in. So maybe that's why they did it. Who knows? Okay. Next, you got beam rifle. Now, both the shield and the beam rifle never appeared in the OVA. I may be saying that wrong. OVA, OAV. I know, I always mix those up. Anyway, yeah, it's a really nice looking rifle. It looks more like a military M16 machine gun with an extra long handle on top, but it looks pretty solid compared to other beam rifles. And of course, you got the trigger hand that comes with it. You can just slip that in, and there you go. It's not very stable. It's actually kind of loose fitting to the hand, but it's 2004, so that's fine. One thing to be careful of, these little trigger fingers. The fingers can break, so be very careful with these. I almost had that happen to one of my other kids. Anyway, last but not least, you also got the forearm Gatling guns. Pretty nice. They're actually composed of two pieces, the barrels and this, I guess, connector piece. Let's go ahead and install them. So all you do is take this blue part off. Make it sound real simple, but it's not. There you go. Just pop that hollow piece into the forearm, like so. You gotta turn the hand around and put the cover back on top. And there you go. Looks pretty cool, but I think one thing that needs to be done is that maybe you might need to paint the inside of the forearm gray. Probably something I should have done, but it looks kind of weird without some color in there. Alright. Okay, last. I know I said it was last but not least, but thing is, there's one more accessory that this kit has. It's the Chobham armor. So, it's going to take a few minutes to install that. So, I'll put on half and show you guys the rest in a minute. Alright, so I got half the armor already put on. I'll go ahead and put on the rest. So with the arms, you have to pull out the arm just a little. Well, and then you could put on the chest. I've already went and installed half of it, obviously, because just for the sake of time. So I'm going to put this chest armor on. Actually, maybe I should have put the backpack on first, but that's okay. So you got these parts that cover all the way. Probably pull the arm out just a little more. Covers the top of the chest and the sides. Pull that out just a little more. And then there's some pegs that connect to the backpack right here. There you go. The chest is covered. Let's go ahead and do the leg. I think the leg was the thing I fumbled with the most when I first did this. So you put the two halves together. These parts are for the vents on the legs. So you know that's on the outside. And got the back cover. Okay, that's good. And then the front. Alright. Okay, so that keeps it nice and secure. Okay, and then forearms, pretty simple, just slide those in. And then put on the cover on the other side. There you go. Now this shoulder armor just slips into the, I guess, I don't know, these hooks or whatever on the shoulders. There's a flat peg that goes in there. There you go. Almost done. So rear skirt armor fits into the slot in the back right there. I think there's a poly cap that's in there, so that keeps this thing pretty secure. Lift it up a little bit just so it gives me a little more clearance. Alright, and then the front skirt armor. So there's nothing really connected to it. It remains in place by friction. It's kind of tight, so it really clamps onto this crotch armor. Alright, and then, oh, push that thing back down. There you go. Full Chobham armor. So, yeah. Okay. Last but not least, there's the beam saber. I forgot to mention that earlier. It came in one single color. You need to paint it to make it look good. You could actually detach the beam sabers from the backpack, and you can see there's well, it's just a hole. You might be able to use some beam sabers from other kits, like here's a beam saber from a seed kit. It's really tight. It can fit in there. Well, I don't want to push it too far in, but it's about the same length as the beam saber that's provided with the kit. I mean, then there's the ones that came with the newer seed kits. They're a lot longer, and they fit in just the same, but with the same amount of tightness. Yeah, but you know, just go ahead and pop that into the hands. Okay, but anyway, so with this Chobham armor, let's put this back on actually. Let's take a quick look at the details. So the stickers in this kit really bring out the details. Otherwise, it looks kind of plain. Takes a long time to put all these stickers on, but I'd say it's worth it. I guess more stickers show on the naked kit, I guess. Alright. So, big and bulky. So, pros and cons, let's say. Cons, I mean, there's a lot of details, so you gotta use a lot of micron pen to bring out details. Gonna do some painting here and there. But that's about it. I mean, the proportions are great. It's a good kit. I mean, it's 2004, so it doesn't have the articulation that modern kits have. But, yeah, you know, it's a really good representation of the NT-1. It has better proportions than the original kit. I don't have that one. I've done my research. Sometimes I'm tempted to get it, but why? Why bother, right? Articulation's pretty good. Even with the armor on, it has a wide range of motion. pretty much the same range of motion that the kit did without the armor. So yeah, you almost get like 2 kits in one in this kit. So that's my pros for this kit. Accessories are decent, or even better than decent. Instead of just a beam saber and a shield and beam saber, you got, you know, Gatling guns on the arms. Obviously, you cannot have the Gatling guns on forearms exposed while the armor is on. It just won't allow it. What else? Yeah, good proportions. It's definitely a more, I don't know, less traditional look. Well, maybe it's just the colors for me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I have a thing for blue feet. It makes the kit look a little more uniform to me. I mean, I guess this is a traditional Gundam, so I can't really say it's not. But yeah, it's a nice gimmick to have extra armor. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a great kit. Let's go ahead and do some comparisons. So here is the GM Cannon. I'm sorry, GM Cannon 2. Let's see, it's obviously inspired by the Gundam NT-1. You know, the armor. I mean, the only thing that really looks similar is the skirt armor and maybe the shoulders. And the forearms. And that's about it. I mean, the regular G and custom, you can see, has a lot more similarities to the NT-1 itself without the armor. But I don't have that kit. And then last but not least, you got the Camphor. Well, let's put the arms down so you can see his face. So, NT-1's a good kit. I highly recommend it. Especially if you love the series, at least the mechs and all this in the 00880 series. It's a solid kit. No real complaints about it. I mean, other than painting, but other than that, you know, it's not a big deal. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this review. Tune in again next time. I'll see you then.